In the world of fighting games, there are titans amongst the cast of characters. Monstrosities that loom over the battlefield, striking fear into their opponents with just their presence. Potemkin, Zangief, King, and many more. The misunderstood creatures of the fighting game ecosystem. The wrestlers, the bruisers, the one that everyone wants to see get nerfed into the ground, except for those that play them. Big, slow, and not exactly what you call graceful. You're thinking, why would anyone choose this hulking brute when you could pick a speedy assassin or a dude that shoots fireballs from his hands? It's a valid question. Why would you play as a grappler? To the untrained eye, they seem like a massive gamble. Slow, cumbersome. I mean, let's be honest, trying to chase down a fireball spammer with a grappler can feel like trying to win Donkey Kong Country, except every level's covered in honey. But when you're playing as a grappler, it's not about winning. It's about making a statement. It's about control, fear, and that beautiful, brief moment when you've cornered your opponent and there's nowhere left to run. So, why play as a grappler? Because when you're one of these giants, you don't need speed. You don't need fancy combos. The only thing you do need is your hands. Welcome to the world of grapplers, where getting within arm's reach is both the best and worst decision you'll ever make. To understand why you should play a grappler, you first need to understand what makes a grappler scary. You see, when you're playing against one, every moment becomes a mind game. Every poke you throw, every jump you attempt, every backdash you make, it's all fueled by one constant thought: don't let them grab me. The best grapplers turn this fear into a weapon. They make you doubt every move you make, slowly chipping away at your mental guard until you fall into their trap. And when you do, well, let's just say they're not exactly known for letting go. A good grappler is defined by their toolkit. It's not about having a strong grab, it's about how they create the threat of the grab. Their tools are designed to condition you, to punish you for trying to escape, and to make sure that when they do get in, they stay in. For example, 4 of Zangief command grabs allows you to continue your pressure, and potentially give you another powerful hug to your so-called friend. Potemkin from Guilty Gear kinda gets this when he does Heavenly Potemkin Buster, but if you get his regular Pop Buster, be prepared to lose that pressure unless you Kara cancel your hammer fall to get close to your opponent. Or you can just roaming cancel after the grab and continue your combo. And then King from Tekken has command grab chains that last so long you might as well just forfeit the match after you get grabbed by him. Now, they don't solely rely on the grab. They have the pokes, the mix-ups, the insane amount of health or armor that let them weather through the storm just long enough to get in your face. That's when the magic happens. And you should really be scared if you ever see this happening. The scarier grapple man is coming at you like a train and they have meter. The first option you think of is probably just block after, since he's going to be minus, right? Okay, well, there's always the jump option. He can't hurt me in the air. You know what, fine. I'll just be brave and run up and grab this monster with all the courage I have, and surely this is what we like to call the fear factor. What separates the rushdown, zoners, puppets from the grapplers isn't just the ability to land a scary grab. It's how they manufacture fear. Every tick throw, every baited jump, every frame trap, it all serves to put the opponent on the edge. Suddenly, the mere act of walking forward feels like you're inviting death to your door. A grappler makes you believe that escape is futile, that no matter how hard you run, they'll catch you. And when that belief is planted in your mind, they've already won. At the highest level of play, grapplers become more than just powerhouses. They become psychological warriors. It's not enough to just have the moves. You need the mental fortitude to withstand an onslaught of projectiles, pokes, and whatever the hell JP and Happy Chaos do to you. You need patience, restraint, and most of all, the knowledge that, eventually, the opponent will make a mistake. And when they do, it's time to make them pay. Grapplers don't just punish your mistakes, they make you create them. Their pressure makes you panic, makes you think you need to act now, and in that split second of indecision, that's when the real pain begins. There are few things scarier than being in a corner against a grappler. With nowhere left to run, you just have to accept your demise. From the days of arcades to the era of online ranked matches, grapplers have remained a staple of fighting games. There's a kind of timeless beauty in their simplicity. No fireballs, no fancy air dashes, just the raw, visceral satisfaction of grabbing someone. But beyond the brute force, they've evolved alongside the genre itself, and their players, the ones brave enough to main them, are champions of patience, precision, and psychological warfare. So why should you play a grappler? It's not just about the throws, it's about the fear they inspire, the patience they demand, and the mental war they wage. To play a grappler is to understand that fighting games are more than combos and flashy moves. It's about control. And once you've mastered that, the world is yours to grab. But seriously, don't let them grab you.